Let me ask you something honest. When was the last time you sat with one thought for more than 2 minutes? No phone, no music, no distraction, just thinking. If you're struggling to remember, that's actually the problem. Because the habits most people consider completely normal are slowly making their brains weaker. And the worst part is, they feel completely harmless. Here are 3 of them. Habit 1. Treating sleep like it's optional. I'll catch up on sleep this weekend. 5 hours is enough for me. I function fine on less. Sound familiar? While you sleep, your brain isn't resting. It's working, processing what you learned, organizing memories, flushing out toxic waste that builds up during mental activity. Cut that short and your thinking slows down. Memory gets weaker. Decisions get worse. But here's the dangerous part. Sleep deprivation also damages your ability to realize how poorly you're performing. A study from the University of Pennsylvania found people sleeping 6 hours a night for 2 weeks performed as badly as people who hadn't slept for 48 hours straight. But they thought they were fine. Your brain was running on fumes and lying to you about it. Habit 2. Multitasking and calling it productivity. Messages while working, videos while studying, 5 tabs open, switching every few minutes. Your brain cannot actually do 2 things at once. It's rapidly jumping between tasks, and every single jump has a cost. Researchers call it attention residue. When you switch tasks, part of your brain is still stuck on the previous one, so you're never fully present anywhere. Do this long enough, and your ability to enter deep focus starts breaking down completely. Deep focus is where real thinking happens, real learning, real problem solving, real creativity. None of that happens in 2-minute fragmented bursts. Habit 3. Short-form content, all day, every day. 2 minutes on your phone turns into an hour. Every swipe delivers something new, funny, shocking, surprising, and your brain just keeps going. Each piece of content gives your brain a tiny dopamine hit. New thing, new hit. New thing, new hit. After enough of this, your brain starts expecting stimulation every few seconds. And when it doesn't get it, reading feels boring. Studying feels impossible. Sitting with one idea for more than a minute feels like actual pain. Psychologists call this attention fragmentation. Your brain's ability to hold focus literally degrades over time. Now here's what actually fixes all 3 of them. And not just fixes, but actively makes your brain sharper before. Fix 1, stop cutting sleep, start using it as a weapon. Lock in a consistent sleep and wake time. Same time every day, including weekends. Your brain runs on a biological clock, and consistency is what makes it powerful. Now here's the IQ trick most people miss. The 90 minutes before bed are the most important. No screens, no bright lights, no stimulating content. Let your brain wind down slowly so we can enter deep sleep stages where memory consolidation actually happens. One more thing. Review something you want to remember right before sleeping. A concept, a skill, something you're learning. Your brain will process it overnight, and you'll retain it significantly better by morning. Sleep isn't what you cut to get more done. Sleep is how you actually get more done. Fix 2. Stop multitasking. Start thinking deeper. Work in focus blocks. One task, 45 minutes. Everything else closed. But here's the real trick. While working, explain what you're doing to yourself out loud. This is called the Feynman technique. When you explain something in simple words, your brain is forced to actually understand it, not just recognize it. Recognition feels like knowing. Understanding actually is knowing. And after each focus block, sit for 5 minutes with 0 input. No phone, no music, nothing. That quiet is when your brain connects ideas, draws patterns, and produces its best insights. Some of your sharpest thinking won't happen while working. It'll happen in the silence right after. Fix 3. Replace scrolling with things that actually build your brain. Protect the first 30 minutes of your morning. No phone, no content, nothing. That quiet activates your default mode network, the part of your brain responsible for creative thinking, connecting ideas, and generating original thoughts. Most people flood it with content before it even gets a chance to work. Replace some scrolling time with reading, not skimming, actual reading. Books, long-form content, anything that requires following a thought for more than 30 seconds. Reading builds crystallized intelligence, your ability to use knowledge and experience to solve real problems. 20 minutes a day compounds into a genuinely sharper mind over months. And finally, spaced repetition. When you learn something new, revisit it after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week. Each time you come back, your brain strengthens the neural connection to that information. This is how memory actually works, and it's one of the most research-backed ways to increase learning speed over time. None of these habits feel dangerous. That's exactly why they're so effective at making you worse. But every single one is fixable, and the fixes don't just remove the damage, they actively make you sharper. Start with 1. Be consistent. Your brain will respond faster than you think. Comment "sharper mind" if you're committing to at least one of these today.